Hey there, sports fans. Here's my Raspberry Pi. The Raspberry Pi has been out for about a year now. And this little microcomputer is very handy for doing small little projects like streaming video and other media duties. It does some other fun things, but what I'm doing mainly is the media portion of it. And like I said, I'm late to the party. This has been out for a year or so. So I'll give you a quick rundown of how my setup is. Storage, SD drive, 32 gigabytes. It's a class 10. You want at least a class 10 for this thing. This is a power supply, your usual phone USB hookup, and that's with its power. And I'm doing something somewhat unique. This is a battery pack, and that's what's powering it right now. It's not hooked up to a wall. HDMI. You actually need a special cable. I actually ran into a problem with my cable. It wasn't grounded properly, so it wasn't. It didn't work. The first cable I tried did not work unless I did some further grounding. But this cable is grounded properly, and it's working just fine. And then for network, I don't have a Wi-Fi nub hooked up, so we're doing wires for now for connectivity. And then as far as USB drives, USB is for the keyboard and the mouse. And then you zoom out, you'll be able to see the full setup here. The mouse and keyboard, that's a zippy mini keyboard. And that's just a laptop mouse hooked up to it. You can use a remote control with it. There's some support of remote controls with this device, so you can go with that. And you can see it's hooked up to a projector, and that's the way I roll as far as that's concerned, keeping everything small. And if you're wondering, the board that this is all on top of is a Mr. Do Wild Ride marquee. For you kids, that's a video game marquee that dates back to the early 80s. And as far as how it looks, we'll zip around, and you can see I got a revision 3 Techzilla podcast vidcast going. Let's start her up and see what she looks like.
Lebowski Fest, new Harmony remotes from Logitech, and more. Grab the biscuits and smother on
I'm pretty
the butter,
pleased
because Techzilla starts now.
That's pretty slick for a small little device like that. So that's my quick tour, and remember, I love you.
This episode of Techzilla is sponsored by